Hello and welcome back to another episode of TWIG, and this week the new Season 4 Prestige items were added, which is extremely exciting. It's always one of the most exciting parts of the season when the Prestige items are added, and it's finally here. And also, since I didn't do an update video last week because I was away, I'm also going to be talking about last week's update in this video as well. So there's also new Ultra items to talk about, and also Rush Quads being added. So yeah, it's a really exciting video, there's loads to talk about. So yeah, let's get into the video. So as always, I'll start off by putting the changelogs for this week's update on the screen now, so you can pause the video and read them if you want. And also, here are last week's changelogs. So the new items in the shop this week are the legendary MVP title, the epic Butterfly Girl Blue avatar, the epic Butterfly Girl Orange avatar, the rare Snow Foxtail avatar, the epic Ship Hat avatar, and the legendary Pirate Boy Evo avatar. Also, this week there's been some changes to the Corvos shop. So the items in the Corvos shop are the epic Sandcastle Bucket Core, the rare Pool Ring Core, the rare Duck Pool Ring Core, the rare Beach Ball Core, and the epic Futuristic Gravestone. So now it's time to talk about the new Season 4 Prestiges, the Prestige items and what I think about them. But yeah, I'm going to start off by just giving a brief explanation of what the Prestiges are for anyone who doesn't already know. So basically, the Galaxite Battle Pass has 60 levels, and level 60 is sort of the max level, although there is more items that you can get after you reach level 60. So yeah, if you've got the Battle Pass, if you've bought the Battle Pass, and it's not just the free Battle Pass, once you reach level 60, you can hit a button in the Battle Pass menu that allows you to prestige, and what that does is it puts you back on level 0, and you have to work your way back up to level 60 again, but you can get more items, and they are the prestige items, and instead of getting items like every single time you level up, every single level, it's just every 30 levels, so you get one item for level 30, another item for level 60, and then you can prestige again, go back to level 0, and then you get level 30 and get another prestige item, level 60 you get another one, and then you can prestige again and go back to 0, and yeah, that's basically how the prestige items work. So now I'm going to go through all of Season 4's new Prestige items. So at Prestige 1, level 30, there's the Prestige Shark avatar. At Prestige 1, level 60, there's the Prestige Beach Day avatar. At Prestige 2, level 30, there's the Prestige Citrus Ice Cream Core. At Prestige 2, level 60, there's the Prestige Chocolate Ice Cream Core. At Prestige 3, level 30, there's the Prestige Chameleon avatar. At Prestige 3, level 60, there's the Prestige Parrot Dropship. At Prestige 4, level 30, there's the Prestige Monkey avatar. At Prestige 4, level 60, there's the Prestige Bananas Gravestone. At Prestige 5, level 30, there's the Prestige Berry Ice Cream Core. And at Prestige 5, level 60, there is the Prestige Aztec Golem avatar. So personally, I am a really big fan of this season's prestige items. I think they're probably my favourite out of the past few seasons. But yeah, I think the new prestige items, they're all sort of quite different from each other, and I think that makes it better. Like, you've got more reason to want to try and play more, grind more to get more prestige items, because I think they are all really different, really unique, and I do like all of the items. So my favourite items from the new prestige items are probably the Prestige Monkey and the Prestige Aztec Golem. Yeah, I think the Aztec Golem avatar is like really cool, the new prestige one. As soon as I saw the new prestige items and I saw that Aztec Golem one, I just thought it was really cool. Yeah, it's the final one as well, so it's the one that everyone really wants to get, the final one everyone's aiming for, and it'll be really hard to get. I probably won't end up getting it myself, but I do really want it because it is a really cool avatar. Also, I really like the fact that it's not just avatars that you can get in this season's prestiges, and there's other items that you can get, because in the past, in other prestiges, there's only been avatars, but now there's other items, like there's a dropship, there's a gravestone, there's some cores. So yeah, I think some people might not like that, Because I think most people generally prefer avatars over other items because you can use avatars basically everywhere, whereas other items are only sometimes used in certain situations or in certain games. So, yeah, I think most people do prefer avatars, but I do think it's nice that there's other items in the prestiges because I think prestiges are sort of like an achievement. You really want to get them. Like it's a big achievement to get like a lot of prestiges. So I think the point of the items is to sort of show off that achievement, and sometimes you don't really just want to do it with avatars. There might be other avatars that you want to use. So I think the other items are another nice way of showing off the fact that you managed to get prestiges in season 4. Also, there's one last thing I want to point out about this season's new prestiges, and that is the fact that there's one less prestige than there was in the last 2 seasons. Because in season 2 and 3, there was 6 different prestiges, each one going up to level 60. So the last prestige item you could get was for prestige 6, level 60. And yeah, this season it only goes up to prestige 5. So the Aztec Golem prestige, which is the last one, is for prestige 5, level 60. So yeah, that's one less prestige than in the past, and that does mean there's 2 less prestige items than there was in the last 2 seasons. So I think most people would probably see that as a bad thing, because there's less prestige items you can get. But I do think it's also sort of a good thing because it means you don't have to grind quite as much as you would have had to do in the past to get the last prestige item. So yeah, it's no longer as bad to get it. It still takes a lot of grinding to get it, but yeah, it's not as bad. Everyone sort of has a better chance of getting that last prestige item. But yeah. So, before I move on to talking about some of the big changes from last week's update, like the new Ultra items and Rush quads, I'm going to talk about some of the slightly smaller changes from this week's update, although it's still quite big updates, but you just can't really compete with the new prestiges. So yeah, there's been some changes in Prop Hunt this week. So first of all, a new map was added. It's a map from the Prop Hunt build contest, where basically people could just build a map for Prop Hunt with a chance of it actually being added into the game on the server. And yeah, it was about a month ago, actually it was over a month ago, almost 2 months, when the winning maps were announced. So there was 3 winning maps and they would be added into the game. And up until this week, none of the maps had been added into the game yet. But this week, the first one's been added, and it is the Sphinx Ship map built by Seven Scroll and Argent. So yeah, I do think it's a really nice map. I don't play Prop Hunt too much, but it does seem like a good map, even though I don't really know too much about Prop Hunt and what makes a good map. But yeah, I do quite like the map. It's built very well. So yeah, we've got 2 more maps from the build contest to look forward to. They'll probably be coming sometime soon. At least it'll definitely be within season 4, because yeah, they said that all of the winning maps would be added in season 4. So yeah, we've got 2 more maps. They are Circus and Kyoto, so we've got them to look forward to. But in the meantime, we can just play on the Sphinx Ship map. Also, another part of this week's Prop Hunt update is a new power-up. The power-up is called Snowballs, and basically it gives all of the hiders a stack of 16 snowballs that they can throw at the seekers to like knock them back. And yeah, after 20 seconds, when the power-up ends, all of the snowballs are removed from everyone's inventory. So yeah, you only get the snowballs for 20 seconds. And yeah, I think it is quite a cool power-up. Like, it is quite fun just throwing snowballs at the seekers. But I don't think it's particularly useful. I think there's other power-ups that are more useful. I think the only real situation where the snowballs power-up will be useful is if you're being chased by a seeker and you can't really get away, and the only way to get away from them is by like, turning around, hitting snowballs at them so they're knocked back and then you can get away. But yeah, it's quite unlikely that you're going to get the snowball power-up right at the moment when you need it, like in a chase. But yeah, I think it is still quite a cool power-up. So now let's move on to last week's update. So first of all, Rush Quads was added last week. So yeah, before you could only play rush solos and rush duos, but now you can play in teams of 4. And yeah, the maps are basically just the same as the maps in solos and duos, except the starting islands have changed a bit. So instead of having 8 small starter islands around the edge of the map, there's 4 bigger starting islands. So yeah, because there's 4 different teams of 4 in quads. So I would say the main thing to mention when it comes to rush quads is the fact that it is the easiest rush game mode to get wins in. Because if you just go into games of rush quads with a full party of 4 people who are good at the game, you can basically just win every game. Because, yeah, most people who play rush quads aren't the best at the game. Like, most people you would find are just, like, random people who aren't great at PvP, just solo queuing. But if you've got a full squad of good players, you can basically just each take one of the team, and, like 2 people goes to one team or whatever. And, yeah, if you just go to middle first, get loot, then split up and go for individual different teams. You can basically just wipe everyone out really fast and get really fast wins. And yeah, the wins aren't like that hard. So yeah, you see a lot of people just going for really high win streaks, just going in quads in full teams of 4. So yeah, I would say that's the best way of getting good win streaks. Because yeah, the first time I played Rush Quads, I basically just got a bunch of random people to play with me, like people who are alright at the game, people who are good at the game, but not like at the top of the win streak leaderboard or anything. And yeah, the first time I played Rush Quads, we ended up getting a 15 win streak, and that's like that's almost double my best win streak in solos, and I played loads of solos. So yeah, it is really easy to get win streaks and like just wins in general in quads. So yeah. So this month's new Ultra items came out last week, and they are the Ultra Lancel avatar and the Ultra Pandora avatar. And yeah, I think these new Ultra items are really cool. They're probably some of my favourite Ultra items ever. I mean, I know I say that quite a lot, but I do mean it. Like, I really like these Ultra items. And yeah, it's 2 avatars again, which seems to be happening more and more often now. But yeah, in the past it always seemed to be an avatar and then another item. But yeah, it's 2 avatars, which has seemed to happen in the past couple of months. And yeah, so yeah, the items are ultra versions of the Stage 6 Lancel and the Stage 6 Pandora from the Season 2 Battle Pass. And yeah, I am a really big fan of this month's new Ultra items. So that's it for this week's episode of Twig. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And also, if you've not already, please subscribe because it really helps me out and it also means you won't miss any future episodes of this series. So yeah, bye.